Good morning, Coffman. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, and I'm Harrison, and you're watching Coffman Live. This is a very special show, but first I need to get through a couple quick announcements. Free ACT prep sessions are being offered by Dublin City Schools for all Dublin students registered to take the ACT on Saturday, April 18th. The sessions are offered online so you can access it at your convenience. Visit the guidance office for more information. Spoken Word Poetry Club will meet today in B270. Northeast Ohio Medical University is offering a program called Pathways to Pharmacy to learn more about careers in pharmacy. A pharmacist helps with medications or gives a flu shot or perhaps conducts research and invents new prescription medications. Sophomores and juniors with a minimum of 3.0 GPA can take part in a week-long summer program. Visit the link shown for more information. Seniors, did you apply for the Coffman Leadership Local Scholarship? Please stop down at the guidance office at your earliest convenience. And now over to Michael and Ellie, joined by some very special guests from the Columbus Zoo.
This is so cool. Hey guys, joined by Kaylee here from the Columbus Zoo. Meredith will come a little later with some other animals. And you have a little otter friend with you.
I do. This is Yang, and Yang is an Asian small-clawed otter. He is part of our animal programs department at the Columbus Zoo, so you can't see him specifically on exhibit anywhere, but we do have other Asian small-clawed otters on exhibit.
Okay.
And he has a little trick that he can do,
He
right?
does. So we at the Columbus Zoo talk about the motto, to touch the heart, to teach the mind. So we trained Yang, he's fine. We trained Yang to show off a pretty unique behavior with his fish. So fishermen out in Asia really love Asian small-clawed otters because they will chase their fish into fishing nets. So fishermen really love these guys for that reason. There we go. So we decided to show off this unique behavior that they have and really kind of inspire people to love otters just a little bit more. So we'll see if maybe he can do it again. He's enjoying his little tasty fish as snacks. So this is very similar to what would happen out in the wild. Okay. Otters would be swimming in the water, see a bunch of fish, stir it up, and then they would, oh, hi. Hi there.
Right in there, yeah.
Then they would chase the fish into the fishermen's nets, and then they'd come up to the side of the boat, and the fishermen would feed them.
Wow. Really making himself at home, huh?
He is. You can see he's very, very dexterous, how he's loving to stick his hands underneath the table there. Now, another part of the behavior that we trained, hey, he's really enjoying your desk.
Yeah, he is.
Seafood watch guides. This is a really unique pamphlet that if you, oh, that's cute, but that's not where you're supposed to take it. If you want to stick your hand out.
So you just gonna, am I going to get it?
Pretty close.
So close.
So while fishermen love the otters and the otters help the fishermen, we can actually help otters as well by making smart seafood choices.
Awesome. That is
great.
so cool. Let's want to move on to the next.
So we have a couple of other special guests, right?
Yeah, okay. Now here is Meredith with a little lemur. Look at this guy. That's adorable.
You've seen the movie Madagascar. Of course. King Julian is probably one of the most famous characters. And this guy's name is actually King Julian.
Is he really?
Oh.
So this guy you can't actually see on exhibit at the zoo. So we do not have any lemurs on exhibit. He's a part of the animal programs department, so he goes on programs all over the country actually. So he's a little bit of a celebrity.
Wow.
And how old is he?
He's actually turning 2, I believe, this month.
Wow.
So we've had him since he was about 6 weeks old, so he was just a little guy.
Okay, so he wasn't born in the zoo.
No, he was actually born at another zoo out west. So we get calls from zoos all around the countries, you know, maybe a mom has rejected baby or something like that. They'll call us and say, hey, can you take care of this baby for us? And most of the time we say yes.
Wow, that's great. What's he snacking on right now?
That's actually a leaf eater biscuit. I already have a slew of treats in my pocket. I have corn, sweet potato fries. They're not actually fried. And some apple, too.
Wow, that's great.
Now, are these little guys, are they actually from Madagascar? Are you going to find them in Madagascar?
They are from Madagascar, and Madagascar is an island, so they don't live, lemurs do not live anywhere else in the world. There's about 100 different species, but 90% of those species are endangered. So the ring-tailed lemur is very important because they're the face of conservation for the lemur, mostly because of that movie Madagascar, so very cool.
That's awesome.
And he's super light, too. He only weighs about 4 pounds.
Really?
That's it. And his tail, he can't hang from his tail. His tail is like a little feather duster. It feels kind of like a Swiffer pad.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Well, I will switch out and we can go ahead and see. Yeah, you guys want to see our next babies? They're
perfect.
pretty cool.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. Thank you.
pretty interesting, huh?
That was something else.
That was something else.
Okay.
All right. So Kira's
Hi
gonna
there.
come over. I'm gonna have her sit right in front of you guys.
Okay.
Over here. Good job. So
It's a
this is
very
Kiara.
special
You're welcome
guest.
to touch her on her back.
That's awesome. Look at that.
That's incredible.
She's actually about 5 months old.
I just petted a cheetah.
The fur is a little rougher than I would have expected,
Yes.
you know?
It's very coarse fur. It's not super silky like a lot of other
Yeah.
cats. It's very rough. But this cat, when she's full grown, she's going to be a part of the Heart of Africa exhibit.
Wow.
And they will actually be doing cheetah runs. So you will see this cat running 60 miles an hour.
That's incredible.
Goodness gracious.
About how fast can she run right now?
Right now, we haven't put her on a radar gun yet. It'd be pretty interesting to see. These cats cannot stand the cold, so they're not perfectly
Okay.
adapted for that because they're from Africa. So they have just started to get opportunities to run outside in the past few weeks.
Gotcha.
And let me tell you, they run themselves crazy to exhaustion with playing.
Do
I
they?
believe that.
Wow. And was she born in the zoo?
She was not. She was actually born at
Okay.
another zoo. It was another situation where, a cat mom or another animal mom was not going to raise a baby. So that's how we actually got a hold of these cheetahs. And she does have a sister. This is Kiara. And Kabisa is actually with us today as well. But this cat, like I said, she will be doing cheetah runs. So if you haven't been to the zoo before, Heart of Africa opens on May 9th.
Okay.
We will be doing 3
Mark it in
cheetah
your
runs a
calendars.
day. Hopefully, last year we did 2, but we will be doing 3 this year, and you'll actually get an opportunity to see a cheetah run 60 miles per hour in the watering hole.
Now, do they race or anything like
It
that?
is one single cheetah at a time, and
Okay.
it's on a lure run. So they'll chase the lure, and then they get a huge food reward at the end.
Oh, that's
yes,
sweet.
because food's always a great bonus.
Can hear her sister talking, huh?
Yes.
What snacks are you?
This is actually raw meat and raw chicken.
Okay.
So we fortify
Yeah.
it with some amino acids for our cheetahs to keep them healthy and strong. We also give them a supplement to keep their coat shiny, but as you can see, her and her sister play pretty rough. So she's not
Yeah.
the cleanest cat, but she's very cute.
She's very cute.
Yeah.
How much bigger will she get?
She'll actually probably be, I would say, about 100 pounds.
Okay.
So about 90 to 100 pounds for a full-grown cheetah. And if you
Wow.
can see too, her tail is flat, which is pretty interesting for a cat. If you have a cat at home and you run your tail along it, it's round. But for a cheetah, their tail is flat. So when they run, it actually functions like the rudder on a boat.
Oh, really? That's interesting. That helps them to run a little bit faster.
Yes, indeed.
She's
But
got some long legs, too.
yes, she does. So they're not super big cats, but they're definitely fast and great hunters as well.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's great. She seems very comfortable with people.
We've had these guys since they were very, very small babies. So we've been raising them since they were quite small. And we've done all sorts of training with them. As you can see, if I do a fist, that means sit.
Okay.
And then every time she's sitting or looking over at the camera, I'll usually give her a treat so that everybody can see her beautiful, beautiful face.
Yeah,
That's
she's
awesome.
just beautiful. She has really pretty eyes.
Indeed. But-
Well, do you think we could take a look at her sister, too?
I think her sister has decided she'd rather stay inside and
Oh.
eat breakfast.
That's
so I think it's just
understandable.
going to be little Miss Kiara today with us.
All right,
Hey,
well,
that's fantastic. I think
we're a little low on time, yeah.
I think that's gonna be it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
You're so
Thank you to the
welcome.
whole Columbus Zoo and, of course, all of our animal friends that came in.
Of course. I hope you enjoy the show.
Thanks for
Thank
watching,
you.
Coffman.